my intensity ahead of the race coming up this weekend. I'm not sure how I'm feeling. This will be the first intervals I've done in a long time. Let's see how it goes. I'm doing 6x500 today. How do you think I'm going to do?
I know that you'll do.
Yeah.
I think you'll really enjoy it.
Yep.
You'll be passionate.
The laughing fills me with confidence. Not gonna lie, I don't have very much motivation to do this. And what I would normally do in these situations when I was training was, I'm just vlogging in here. From the waist up.
Don't get naked.
No. Is I just say to myself, like, I'm just not going to try that hard, honestly. That was my hack. And I used that when I was, like, training properly, like, and intensely. And I would just start slow on the first one, and that's fine. And then if I felt like pushing harder, which once I get going, I normally do, and I just get a good workout. It just helps a little bit with motivation. So I thought you could see the reflection of my ass. You start the session and you get going. It's just kind of a way of removing this barrier and this pressure that you put on yourself sometimes. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to start in the first one. I think I'll start at like rate 28, and then see, the only thing I've done before is I did 3x10 minutes the other week, and with Alan. I beat him, by the way, so I just want to make sure everybody knows. On the last interval, I think it was 26 or 28, I did a 141. So I would say, I could probably go sub 30, sub 130, but do I want to? That could end up being really hard. So what I might do is start at like a 137 or a 136 and then chip it down from there. Oh yeah. I've got a call in 45 minutes, so we'll see how I'm feeling afterward. I'm not going to do too much of a warm-up. I've not got that much time. Maybe like 5 minutes easy, a couple bursts, and then grip and rip, baby. Anybody who rows with rings, what do you do? Like, sometimes it kind of annoys me rowing with my engagement ring and this kind of like other bling thing. Sometimes it doesn't. Has anybody been rowing for a long time with an engagement ring and not seen any damage to it? Because that's the worry for me, is that over time it just breaks it or chips away at it more. So one thing I've been working a lot is just being a bit more leg driven at the stroke. Just having a bit more connection a bit earlier on and pressing a bit more with the legs. But I was kind of worried that I was doing that and opening too early. I've not really had the chance to be able to look at myself properly side on. But in all honesty, I was checking out my form on the machine because I had a good mirror for it. I was pretty happy with how it was going. A 2-minute warm-up, I know, diabolical. Don't do what I do. I have no idea how it's gonna go. Woo! Went a little bit harder on that one. Tried to hold 36, but yeah, went off a bit stronger. We'll see, I'll try and hold 135 for the next one. And then hold back, second last one. Then maybe go, I probably will stand out in the last one. Let's talkies. Not much of a sprint. We held one, still 130. Just good. Always trying to get moving after intensity. Get that lactate out. If you want to feel better sooner. Oh, fuck. Fuck it. I'm fucked anyways. Alright, I gotta get changed and get on this call in 16 minutes. I normally don't cut it this far. I think I find helpful. I started doing do all my call prep first thing in the morning, and then that way there's not that last minute scramble to get sorted. Easy.
Let's go.
Hey. Just finished up that call. It's 4:11. Rather than a day in the life, I thought I could do a weekend in the life. I'm gonna try going out in the single tomorrow. I was looking for somebody to do sweep with, but nobody wants to roll with me. No one likes me. So I'm still looking for somebody. I'd like to I don't really care so much about practicing sweep. I just want to kind of get my hands ready because I did one row with Alan and afterwards my hands are absolutely gubbed. always say to my athletes, look for opportunities to practice engaging the muscles that you want to use in the rowing stroke outside of rowing. And a perfect example I just thought of there was pressing your cafetiere down. Great for lat engagement. Single, really focusing on that pickup at the front. I don't know, I've been in a single for a couple weeks. I don't know why it is, obviously it's windy. Just feeling a bit shitty and inconsistent. So I think for the rest of this session I'm just going to work on popping out nice and square, nice and level, and maybe leave the front end a little. It's tempting to focus on the front end though, because that's the most rewarding thing when you get it right. When you get that nice pickup. Maybe some square blade stuff. Maybe some forcing work. I'm also just going to loop the bottom cake because it's windy. The waves are crashing over this boat because I'm too big for it. Challenging today for sure. Making sure I don't let the negative thoughts kind of spiral. It's easy when it's maybe not quite clicking to just start to wallow in bad thoughts, but keep reinforcing that that's okay. Right, let's bring ourselves back together here. Let's enforce some good beliefs. Make the most of it. That's better. too many people to get my ass out right now. I'm gonna go to the toilet. Oh yeah. Alright. Colin and I've got brunch booked at 11:15. And it's 10:10, so I gotta go. Was I even in shot there? That was a bit of an interesting session. I would say that's probably the first session I've had since retiring where I didn't really enjoy it at the start. And I started to get into it a little bit. It was just, I couldn't get the finish feeling right. I just didn't know what was going on. I was thinking about coming through square, drawing up, popping out clean, but it still felt shit. So it started to spiral a little bit. It was like, this feels so bad. But then I was like, you know what did I used to tell myself when I was competing? What do I tell our athletes when we're working with them? It's like, that's okay when those things happen, let it happen, that's fine. Right, bring yourself back together. Think about positive mental cues, change your beliefs. One quote I like that I really try to embody with everything is, why have a belief that doesn't serve you? Within sport and other things. And yeah, I just started telling myself, nope, this is fine, I can do it, I can fix it, come on. Yep, it feels good, you can make it feel good, make the most of it. And yeah, it started to feel good. I just started to think about popping out clean, feeling the click of the blade at the finish when you pop out. That tells me two things when I get the click. The blade's coming out square and then being feathered, which is a big mistake people make, and it also means that you're loose. If you're tense, you can't really get that click. So that really helped. I didn't fix the balance, but when the balance was off, I was much better with it. And I wouldn't fight it as much, so ended up being a lot better. The wind was picking up as well, so. You're a bit more awake. Do you know when people on social media are like, people are always asking me this, and you have that suspicion that no one's ever asking them that, and they just want that to make up that as a reason to start talking about something. Well, one thing I wonder is something I've never been asked, but some of these videos I show myself getting changed sometimes, and I always do it in the hallway. And the reason for that is it's easier to put a set of camera up in the hallway, and also there's more blind spots for getting my ass out so that people can't see me getting changed. So that's why. In the bedroom, actually, people down the back, they can see right into our bedroom. So that's why, as he films himself getting changed, posting it on the internet. Look, very cozy winter. Yes, excellent. What you got there?
I've got a cherry soda and then a barista chai and debating pickles.
But we don't know what the flavor is.
Rodeo disco, what does that mean?
What do you think rodeo disco tastes like? And what's this one? Seriously good scram?
Yeah, that's not a flavour.
That's not an adjective. Kind of, I guess it is. Not a helpful one. Sorry.
Thank you.
rolling?
We're rolling.
What's up, guys? The brunch was shit. It was so bad. Nah, it was fine. It was okay it was good the last times we went there. But I had this like veggie wrap, and it was just veggie sausage, spinach, hash browns, avocado, no seasoning. And it was just plain as fuck. And I was waiting for them to be like, oh, did you enjoy that? And I wanted to tell them, I was like, no, I didn't. It tasted bad. And I think that's important to hear. I'm not trying to be a dick about it. Like, you should know if your food's bad. Like, you guys will lose business in the long term. People will write bad reviews. People who eat that wrap will not be happy. And it's an easy fix. Just put some fucking salt on it. Or saute some onions. And then put those in. Onions are cheap. Right? Anyways, how was your huevos rancheros?
My huevos rancheros was pretty mid as well, I'm afraid. Although I put some salt and pepper on mine and some cholula, and that helped.
You might as well have been in the bloody kitchen cooking it. Oh, I know.
My coffee was nice until you took a big slurp out of it and took all the nice stuff off as well.
Oh yeah, oops. I was gonna say sorry, but it was kind of intentional, so. Anyways, I think we'll probably wrap it up here. Have you got the fisheye lens on? Or are you just doing the close-up? Well, probably that's better. That's better. We'll probably wrap it up here, guys. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Bye. So one thing, Tokyo normally sits right where Paulie is, pretty much all day. And if you're sat in his seat, he like sits and stares at you. And then we'll see if when Pauline gets up, if he gets in there. Let's see. Yeah. That's better. That's better.
Is that better?
Is that better? We're so cruel to you.
We're so bad to you.
Okay, right. I'm gonna end the vlog there.